Chapter 15. Sloan. I don't know what I'm expecting when I walk in the door Monday morning, but it is not Aaron Richards hanging outside of the office door. What are you doing here? I've never seen him near the office. Hear me out, he says, holding up his hands as if he expects me to attack him. He glances inside at Miss Strickland. Can we go somewhere to talk? I push past him and drop my bag behind the counter. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of Miss Strickland. I have no idea what he wants, but I'm not making it easy for him. He glances over at the secretary, who is trying to act like she's not listening, and then shrugs. I came to apologize. You were right yesterday. I should have stopped Tyson from taking your picture, and from sharing it, although I didn't know about that until after the fact. I'm going to ask him to take it down today. And I'm suddenly back in Wonderland, falling through the rabbit hole. This jerky jock, who's never said 3 words to me before, is going to ask his friend to take down the picture? Why? I fold my arms across my chest and narrow my eyes at him. He seems sincere, but I'm not sure I buy it. Why would you do that? Because I'm sorry, and because it's the right thing to do. Why should I believe you? Sloan? This comes from Miss Strickland. No, she's right, Aaron says, shaking his head. I didn't take the pic, but I didn't stop Tyson either. I should have, and I'm going to try and be better. That sounds great, I say, but forgive me if I want to see it before I believe it. I completely understand. There is one more thing. He bites down on his bottom lip, and I almost feel sorry for him. He looks as uncomfortable as a woman shoved into shapewear. I was wondering if you tutor. I need some help in chemistry, and you seem like you have a handle on it. Sloan would be more than happy to tutor you, Miss Strickland pipes up. What? I turn to flash her an incredulous look. You have got to be kidding me. He didn't even know my name until yesterday, and now you want me to help him? She smiles softly. Sometimes we are called to help people even if we think they don't deserve it. And since I'm in charge of what you do to earn your TA credit, then I think tutoring is a great option a few days a week. I cannot believe this, but I know there's no arguing with Miss Strickland. She's cool, but when she sets her mind on something, she rarely changes it. Fine, I guess I'll tutor you. Great. Can we start this morning? This morning? This was not how I wanted to start my week. But here I am. I guess. Where do you want to do this? The library is usually quiet, right? I shrug. I've never been in the library this early. You guys can use the conference room this morning, Miss Strickland says, pointing to the room where I normally file. There's no need to go all the way to the library today. Fine, I say with a sigh. Then I turn and point a finger at Aaron. But you're on shaky ground. Understood. He nods vigorously. I just need to pass chemistry so I can play. It's my senior year and scouts are coming to watch the games. I have to be able to play. Uh-huh. It's amazing how different our lives are. He's talking about talent scouts, and I'm not even sure I'll be able to afford college. It's not his fault, really. But Aaron is one more reminder of what I don't have in my life. I lead the way into the conference room and drop my bag on the floor. Thanks for doing this, he says, and his voice reminds me of a wounded animal afraid to get beaten. I guess I have been a little snarky. I could probably tone it down a little. After all, he did apologize. Not like I had much of a choice. But how did you even know I was good in chemistry? I'm pretty sure you didn't even know I existed until last week. A sheepish look covers his face. Miss Strickland told me. I told her I needed a chemistry tutor, and she said you were great at it. I glance back toward Miss Strickland, but she is typing away at the computer as if she hasn't heard a thing. I narrow my eyes at her. There will definitely be some explaining later. Okay, shall we start with going over what Mr. Hagar talked about on Friday?
Yes, absolutely. Whatever we need to do.
To his credit, Aaron is a model student for the rest of the session. He pays attention and takes notes, and I almost find myself forgetting that he's a jerky jock. Almost.
I can't thank you enough for this,
he says, as he packs up his books.
Do you think we can do it again on Wednesday?
I suppose that is up to Miss Strickland. This is when I normally work for her for my Occ Ed credit. Miss Strickland says yes, she hollers, and I roll my eyes. The woman has hearing like an elephant. Okay, I guess Wednesday it is.
Thanks. I'll see you then. Actually, I guess I'll see you before then, since we have class together.
Yes, we do. I gather my books and put them in my bag.
Do you want to walk together, since we're going the same way and all?
No, that's okay. You go ahead. I need to finish up here. I swear he looks disappointed for a second, but then he nods.
Yeah, that's cool. I need to talk to Tyson about that picture anyway. See you soon, then.
Yep, see you soon. He exits the office before me, but I have the unfortunate timing to run into Stephanie on my way to class, who looks fuming mad. Were you in the office with Aaron? I fold my arms across my chest. Stephanie intimidates me, but there's no way I'm going to let her know that. Yeah, so he needed some help in chemistry. I helped. He doesn't need your help, she sneers at me. So keep your hands off my man. I don't want your man, I say, shaking my head. I was just doing what I was asked to do. Stephanie glares at me one more time, and man, has that girl perfected the if looks could kill expression. Before spinning on her heels and clacking away, her hips swaying with each movement. It's easy to see what guys see in Stephanie, at least physically, but I don't understand the appeal after that. She may look like sugar on the outside, but she sure is burnt on the inside. I stop at my locker long enough to put my bag away, and when I close it, I nearly jump out of my skin. Brett is standing there, her eyes wide and her mouth parted in a shocked expression. Were you just in the office with Aaron Richards? My eyebrow lifts. What is this? Is there some sort of camera and computer feed I'm missing? I literally just left the office less than 5 minutes ago, and you're the second person to ask me that. She shrugs. Word travels fast around here. Yeah, supersonic fast. Yes, I was tutoring Aaron. Her jaw drops open. Seriously? After what he did? Technically, he didn't do anything. He just didn't stop it. But I didn't really have a choice. Miss Strickland made me. But he did apologize and said he'd talk to Tyson about taking down the picture. She does not look convinced. And you think he's really going to do it? Why? That is a good question. Normally, I would be the person doubting someone's character, but for some reason, I believe Aaron. It seems like he had a change of heart this weekend or something. She links her arm through mine as we head toward the door. Well, for your sake, I hope that's true. Wait, what about his girlfriend? I heard she's a real piece of work. Yeah, she seemed pretty spun up when she confronted me earlier. But I'm not dating him. I'm just tutoring him. But now she has me thinking about Stephanie. I don't know the girl well, but I feel like the movie Mean Girls has nothing on her. She's never done anything to me, but I've seen what happens to others who get in her path. That's true. Oh my gosh, did you see the audition poster? They're doing Little Women, and I always wanted to be Jo. Do you think I could pull it off? I smile and shake my head as I try to keep up with Brett's topic shift. One thing is for sure, it's never quiet with Brett around.